This program is brought to you by First National Bank of Botswana.
FNB, how can we help you?
The National Business Conference, which has taken place every 2 years over the past few decades here in Francistown, saw the sitting president, His Excellency Masisi, give his vision for the economic transformation of this country, as well as directly engage attending members of the business community from Botswana and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, First Issues, courtesy of First National Bank Botswana, brings you a conversation with the President, facilitated by South African-based Tsipidi Moremong of Rand Merchant Bank.
What is the future of help? It's to help people find the great in themselves. The drive, the passion, help them find their true potential, help them stretch, help them grow. That's why we help people help themselves, help the world, because a little help goes a long, long way. FNB, how can we help you?
What is your vision for Botswana? Yes, we've got Vision 2036, but what is the legacy that you'd like to leave behind? And I think more importantly, what is your expectation of us as a private sector? And how do we partner with you in actualizing your vision?
To play a catalytic role in ensuring that we build or rebuild, reboot the most efficient engine or machine to propel us forward. And that machine is the machinery of government, the populace, private sector, civil society. Any machine needs to be fueled with even more efficient fuel. That's the youth dividend. So if we could just get the engineering right and kickstart this, rev it, I'm certain those who will come after me will make it move even faster. But you know, I am in a desperate hurry because the political goals we set for ourselves are in their nature long term. But the needs are in the present. The needs are in the yesterday. You know, if a child goes hungry, utterly preventable. If a child goes supposedly fatherless, utterly preventable. If somebody's feeling insecure, or the water is not clean, and or you open your business late, and it costs you money, these are things within our control. While other countries are actually creating new products, new ideas, we should not waste too much time doing the mundane, such as being efficient, being not just on time, but before time. So I want us to get to a stage where we exert most of our energy and resources on the creation of new content, new ideas, new products, new services, unique and in demand.
Sorry, we had a presentation by Professor Porter, specifically around efficiency and productivity. And one of the things that he said about Botswana is we have a lot of ideas, right? So you want to rev this engine. NDP 11 is very ambitious, right? So how do we bring all of this together? What is it that's going to rev us? How is it that we implement all of these ideas that you have? Because I think that's what's been lacking in our country, the ability to implement. What are we going to do differently?
I'm going to demand that people account to me periodically on those targets that we mutually agree to. And at every meeting, almost every meeting on cabinet, I would make those clear. I have individual meetings with ministries, and I make those clear. But you know that there's a distinction between being a technocratic leader and being a political leader. And it's really sorting out this relationship so that the political leader knows how to keep the technocratic leader on tap. It also requires an ability to identify, promote, or project the best talent. Give talent opportunity. And reproduce talent. And when you want talent, you go to where the talent is, domestically, regionally, internationally. And you tap on those who are the best. So you need to keep your targets focused. We always need to galvanize, motivate and target. It's important that we also don't bite more than we can chew. It's important to know who you are, where you are, where you are, at what time in the space of things relative to others. So when you pick your strategy and those things that you will run with to succeed, you create the best chance of success for yourself. And the natural starting point would be to start with those things with which you have, on which you have a competitive advantage. So, yes, I can associate, as I always do, with Professor Porter's thinking. And I admire that, but in admiration, I must now do it.
Talent. We spend 25% of our budget, annual budget, on education, and we've been doing so for the past 2 decades, it's said. But yet, our educational pool, or what we've achieved to date, has, in all honesty, not delivered. So how do we use education to support this desire for you to be able to tap into the talent? And I understand, yes, you want to tap into talent externally, but in order for us to be competitive, we need to be able to generate that talent locally, nationally.
Can I be crudely honest?
Please.
My first training is in education. I'll be the first to admit that it's not just 25% we spend our GDP on education and training for over 20 years. We've been spending near the same amounts in the health sector for the longest period. But the patterns of our expenditure and the demands we place on those given the responsibility of managing the money, I think have been low. And or we have accepted an exoneration too quickly. When you spend that much money in education and training, and all you do is you repeat what you did last year, it's very bad. I wish one day, one of the things that I want to actually do so well in this talent exploration and journey during my presidency is to really make our education and training top-notch. Because that's an area which I have the most comfortable confidence levels in my own ability to steer. And you need to be able to make assumptions and project into the future, such as future jobs. I mean, take simple things like what cut is it? 8?
9, that's coming.
Cut 9, 8 and 9. The new mega developments that are coming. They can only happen in Botswana. So it's going to happen here. You can map the skills that will be required to execute. It is now that we ought to be training more than enough talent for those. It is now that we ought to be getting into locking in agreements with the operators, the Botswana in this case, and the VAs, to compel them to make sure that the training we provide, the locational training, the selection of the trainees are the best that God ever created.
Everybody's talking about the fourth industrial revolution. We're talking about positioning ourselves as a knowledge economy. So I think there's a point where we need to look beyond Botswana and try and understand what the future holds, the future that we don't actually know. So what is it that we need to do again? I mean, yes, we're positioning ourselves for a Botswana environment, fourth industrial revolution. How do you address that?
I understand you fully. I totally agree with you. But in agreeing with you, we will not forget Botswana. We cannot forget De Beers, because that is a launch impact. It's the best advantage we have to get into the fourth industrial revolution. Okay. If the opportunities provided through the systems that are provided by Botswana to launch even further, it's a blue chip global company. Okay. It's the one that reaches the world. Its products and services are handled by some of the finest in the world. Why don't you piggyback on that? Okay. And get our ICT highway going in Gateway?
Fantastic. I hear you. A comparative advantage that we need to leverage. Okay. So, past 18 months in the SADC region, lots of changes, lots of leadership changes. Cyril Ramaphosa in South Africa, Rem Nangagwa, J-Lo in Angola.
So the question is, all of you are looking for FDI. His Excellency Sir President Ramaphosa has put together a special envoy team that is looking to attract 1.3 trillion in 5 years' time. President Nangagwa has a list of projects that he's flouting all over the world to say, this is where I need capital, this is what I need to raise capital for. How we position ourselves as this one? What is our ticket, and how do we set ourselves apart from our partners?
Well, besides the fact that there would be some ripple effects from some of those, because we start smacking those on now. We too have a list of projects. And you know, the first test case for us was going to China. And we succeeded 100% in finding all the financing we needed to go and undertake our projects within the limits of what we are able to borrow, so that we never reach junk status or any such. So we'll be frugal. We'll be responsible. We want to take our private sector along with us, because there's no way we're going to grow this economy without the private sector. So it's not just government alone going to all markets. But more importantly, I think for us, the challenge is the ingenuity, the creativity, given the many disadvantages we have. You know, small size, geographic location, aridity, absence of port services, etc. How do we, given this circumstance and environment, evacuate ourselves from it? Mm-hmm. And there are so many opportunities. Mm-hmm. Our tourism has been doing very well. We want to grow our tourism. you know, in growing our tourism, we need to take on board our operators, our tour, even the new ones who want to come on board, to offer all these services. And the synergy between the public sector, the private sector, needs to tessellate completely for this to work in planning, zoning, and agreeability to develop these projects. So when we go to market, and I dare say there is financing in the market, it's an interest rate that we need to talk to. But we need to be aggressive. Because we're so small, we need to be willing to work hard and beat the others at it. So yes, we put together our projects through the guidance of our National Development Plan. The current one is the 11th one.
Yes.
And by the way, for information, come next year, we're at our midterm review. So we implore all of you to take part in that. We will be midterm reviewing NDP 11. And long-term planning sometimes is not as dependable as it used to be.
Exactly.
Because there are too many changes too quickly. We also want to put in other capacities in government to adjust quicker. So we're nimble-footed as we move forward. But we have a number of competitive advantages, as has been stated before, which we will be working on. And I am confident that some of the goods we already have are in high demand. Very high demand. I came back from China via Seychelles, and we have managed to lock in an agreement which would allow for an exportation of 48 tons of beef. It's not just beef, it's premium beef. EU quality beef at EU prices, short distance, direct, paying quicker. So our farmers should benefit directly from that.
Fantastic.
But, like you say, it's the value chain around that.
Yes.
It is the integration around that.
Yes.
That's our next phase that we want to bring on board.
The clustering
Yes,
that you've been
including
discussing.
The association between this particular investment as is now and land tenure, environmental impact, water availability, rights and privileges, tax exemption or reduction, enablement to remain on top four.
Mekan Alengongorego, President, you said you've gone out, you've got key projects that you've gone out externally to look for funding for. As a banker, I think all of us here have got excess liquidity that we'd like to invest in Botswana, that we'd like to engage with your various ministries. And there's a lot of talent locally that can assist in driving those projects to fruition. So I'd really appreciate it if we can start at home. The capital sector development here is required, and we need to deepen it.
I totally agree with you, and we'll be inviting you on board to sort that out. We want to get the best deal for our people. I'm not accusing you. We want to get the best deal for our people. It is absolutely critical we develop our capital markets. It's important that we develop our financing and banking capacity, and that we will do, because we've got numerous projects. The very ones I've been talking about, there's still many in NDP 11. We have actually begun to identify those that we would want to develop in new ways. I will talk to others or at another forum, not just this one, in which we have very exciting ideas as government, in which we want to partner with the private sector to start new businesses that we think would serve this country really well. And a lot of this needs a political, consideration and needs guts. I don't know how many of my colleagues are going to want to test this before 2019. We need to handle the problem and take the bull by the horns, commit resources, and communicate that this is a risk we're taking. We firmly believe this ought to be the outcome, and we all rally behind it.
Fantastic.
And part of it, if I could just let you in on it, if you might get it, is to do with patent development, intellectual property development, and take it to scale. So we began very strong conversations in the agricultural space, and I will not leave what Botswana is known for. These diamonds, I think they are ours in our country, and nobody else's. So we must always get the most out of them. And we must always get the most first out of them. And our DNA and our footprint must always be with the diamond story, wherever the diamond story ends. Real diamonds or fake diamonds. So the intellectual property of the value chain, I want the Botswana and Botswana there first. We have top achiever scholarships. Who said the young top achiever in Botswana cannot go and create another new diamond? Who said they can't go create a machine that detects certain things? And have the patent here? And we start selling ideas to the world.
What is the future of help? It's to help people find the great in themselves. The drive, the passion. Help them find their true potential. Help them stretch. Help them grow. That's why we help people help themselves, help the world. Because a little help goes a long, long way. FNB, how can we help you?
This program was brought to you by First National Bank of Botswana.
FNB, how can we help you?